Happy Halloween. I cannot believe today's the day. Days went by so fast. My favorite month of the year is the freaking month that just zooms by ultra quick. I hate that. I want to enjoy it, which is why I start enjoying Halloween in late August. Although my brother Eric has the right idea. Halloween for him is all year round. So I'm going to take your cue and do the same thing. Halloween's all year round because I do love horror movies and supernatural. So you and I seem to have that in common, mister. Okay, so I hope you guys are having the start of a great day. If you're planning to go out drinking, celebrating Halloween, please be careful. Be responsible. Have fun. Don't put yourself or others in danger. Just be safe. Enjoy the day with family and friends. That's what it's about. Anyway, I cannot believe how much I hate the packaging on these page punchers. Oh, McFarlane, can we please go back to the original packaging? When I got Constantine page punchers, that was so beautiful. So easy to open up. I'm not sure what the difference between this and, oh God, there's no need for that. But if you're gonna do that, at least do it the way NECA does it. You just split it open and that's it. So easy, easy peasy. That way you can just reclose it again for the collectors who love keeping their stuff in the box. I'm not one of them, although I do keep some boxes, but once I have them out, I like to keep them on my shelves. But anyway, enough about that. Yeah, it's just that those boxes are becoming a danger to my fingers because, as you can see here, yeah, it's becoming a thing. I mean, it doesn't hurt, it's just annoying. But anyway, this is the Page Puncher Superman based off the 0 Hour Crisis in Time storyline. I did not read the comic books back then much. So this is the art to the comic. Really, really nice. I think this, I'm not sure if this was a start of the Dan Jurgens / John Bogdanove, who was the artist who gave us the Mullet Supermen in the 90s, 93 to be exact. I think it was after the Reign of Superman storyline. That's when he gave us that mullet. I didn't mind it. I thought it was pretty cool. We get, if I'm assuming correctly, I think this is more of an Hawkman storyline. So you see all those different versions of Hawkman. Now that I think about it, they should have released this comic book with the Hawkman figure that came out. The first couple of pages has like Batgirl and the Joker. And interestingly enough, we got that Bronze Age Batgirl figure that was just released this month, which I got last week. And you get to see, can you see Batman there? Yeah. So this is cool. I'm not going to flip through it. If you get the figure, it's one thing I will say, as much as I complain about the packaging with Page Punchers, you get the comic book with that. So for the $27, $28, because these comic books are now costing $5. So you get a figure for $22 and then with the comic book for $27. So aside from the comic book, you don't get much aside from the packaging. It's just wacky. Hold on a second. Let me show you the bar. Can you see it? Can you see it? I never use that to help me to get figures at all. I'm not sure how it helps, but I'll just keep doing it until someone tells me stop being a moron. You don't have to keep doing that. It doesn't help. So aside from the comic book, you get an extra pair of these humongous hands that we've seen before with Superman. But he is a big boy, so giving him tiny hands would not make sense. Except I wouldn't want to get slapped by him. Right, the last son of Krypton? So it's pretty cool. And of course you get the stand that we've seen a gazillion times before with the new label. And then you get his data file card. I will say I do love the art. Love the art. I'm not sure how much the figure looks like the art it's based on, but we'll take a look at it in a second. Cool. All right, let's go to the figure. It's not my favorite face sculpt or face paint, whatever, but it sure beats that Jay Leno Superman that came out a few months ago, I will say. So he's got his fist hands. Don't want to get punched by him either. The paint, no issues. I think his S-Simple's a lot bigger than the Silver Age / Bronze Age Superman that I got, that digital figure. I think this is a little bigger. I could be wrong, but we'll make that comparison in a second as well, because I have some of those figures out. I love the back of Superman's cape. Always have. That will never, ever, ever change. Not too crazy for the material of the cape for sure. But if it's a toss-up between this and a plastic cape, I'll take this cape. And of course, what's missing, just like the Red Tornado, is a wire. So that's going to be bad for the collectors who love posing their figures in dynamic poses and taking pictures. It's going to suck for them. I mean, it bothers me too because I'm already used to the wired capes. So I'm like, dear Lord. There's no blue wash on the hair like the other Superman Silver Age digital figure on his hair. The hair is cool. I think the John Bogdanove art with the mullet, I think it was a little more curlier than this guy. I could be wrong, because I haven't really read up on that storyline. Let's see, let me take this off, because of course he's got his toe articulation. I'm not gonna go crazy trying to move the, it's a little stiff. And you guys already know me. I'm a chicken. I don't want to break these figures. Of course, it's got his oh, Jesus. I wouldn't want to get punched by this Superman. Looks mean. But it's not a bad figure. I just love my Superman with brighter colors. So I always gonna love that Silver Age digital Superman that came out way more. It's my favorite Superman to date. It's really nice. It's not bad, but I'm always going to prefer this Superman here. Let's see. Do a size comparison. I think they use a lot of the same body parts. So they're about the same size. He might be a smidgen shorter, I think. Not by much. Hold on, I'm trying to. Yeah, because they use. Yeah, they use a lot of the same body parts. So they're about the same height. But this here will always be my ultimate favorite Superman. I'm gonna see if I can try to pick another one up. I'm not sure. I already know it's gonna hurt my purse, because to get him now is gonna be over $100, if not more, like the Wonder Woman Collector's Edition figure. But this one right here is my favorite Superman. The bright colors. The S on this guy is bigger. Yeah, it's a lot bigger. And let me show you this Walmart exclusive Superman. This guy is so small. When it comes to, hold on. See, wire cape. I'm not sure what happened. And this guy here was like $22, I think, that I got from Walmart, since he was a Walmart exclusive. I even love the material. I'm not sure what's going on over there at McFarlane Toys. Yeah, I'm not sure if anyone can take the head off this guy and put it there. If his head might be a little smaller. Well, not might be, it is. You can see it. This was nice for its time, but way too short. Way too short. Hopefully in the future, when it comes to McFarlane, when it comes to like figures like Superman, you know, even Batman, might as well just use this body buck going forward until it gets the license back. Because you get stuff like having a Superman shorter than Batman, and I'd rather Batman, Superman, Hulk all be the same size. Or at least the same scale, I should say. But this is my Superman. Love this guy right here. I give him a kiss every morning before I leave. I love you, Daddy. But anyway, but for the people who missed out on that digital Silver Age, Bronze Age Superman, this would be the better choice. Oh, cheaper choice. You can still, I think you can still pick them up at, I think, at Big Bad Toy Store, unless he's already sold out. I will find out for sure if he's sold out or not at Big Bad Toy Store, because that's where I picked this guy up, along with the other figures that came out this week. Never had an issue with Big Bad Toy Store in the years I've been purchasing from them. Also very helpful. I'll probably do another size comparison with another. Oh, wait a minute, before. He's got the blue streaks. Oh, love it. He doesn't, though. Love him. All right. So, let's see. This guy's going to keep probably toppling over. No, why? Don't do it. Do you need a stand, Batman? Of course you do. Why wouldn't you need a stand? I'm sorry, Superman, I'm gonna have to borrow your stand for a second. Because Batman needs it. Okay, here we go. Alright. Wonder Woman, you too. There we go. Let's see. I'm gonna find, I'm gonna probably start filming more by the living room table there. She fits nicely with Batman and Superman. Although I won't put her with them because they're more Bronze Agey. I'll keep Wonder Woman Collector's Edition with these two guys, even though she might be a little bit taller, but it's not bad because she is an Amazon. But this looks cool. I like this. But okay, my peoples, I hope you guys have a great day. Have a happy Halloween, especially to Eric, my brother, the silent collector, my other brother, Ventra, and Sayer, my fam, to Mark, Spider Guy, Grass Toucher, Jorge, I'm not sure, I'm going to be saying that twice from every all the time from here on out. Thank you guys so much. Oh, and Plastic Roams, I can't forget about you. I love the way you edit your videos. So cool. I hope you guys are doing great, and thank you guys so much for just being you guys. And also, I don't want to forget, but I'm going to bring this up. Thank you guys so much. The way you leave comments in the comment section, because you know, everyone has been very respectful, have been really awesome, and thank you guys so much for that. We've seen comment section go off the rails in a lot of videos with channels that have a lot of subscribers. So I'm glad that my base is small, because for me, we're real collectors who love collecting, and we only show the stuff that we love collecting. So I appreciate that way more than channels that has like, you know, 100,000 followers and all that, because they're doing it now for other reasons and not just for the love of collecting. Me, I'm a doofus. I love collecting. But anyway, you guys are the freaking best. And also, you're teaching me how to respond back in the comment section, just FYI, because you guys are badasses. Anyway, love you guys. Have a great weekend. And I should be getting my Scarecrow today and my Catwoman from Batman Returns tomorrow at Best Buy, which, by the way, if you stood this long, Best Buy has Batman and Catwoman from the movie Batman Returns in stock. So if you're planning on getting those figures, get them now, because they have it for $35 free shipping. Well, for me, it's free shipping. Because if you buy that in the aftermarket, they're going to break your bank. So you're better off just spending the $35 on those figures than, say, 70 or 100. But I also posted the link in my community tabs. So hopefully you guys catch them in time. Anyway, love you guys. Please stay safe. Peace.